Hello and welcome to TCG Deck Tech. Today we're gonna play a Vladimir deck. I call it Vlad's Elnuks because I have Freljord in it, and also playing the Elnuks with the troop of Elnuks, summoning a lot of Elnuks. But yeah, the Elnuks are not the focus of the deck. The focus of the deck are the Crimson units that help you when you damage them. They deal damage to your opponent, or they make other Crimson units, or yeah, stuff like that. And it synergizes very well with Vladimir. And since one of the Crimson units, the free unit, Crimson unit, has been buffed this patch, this deck is actually pretty good. This is a deck I have built from the ground up, so I haven't really seen a lot of people playing Vladimir. Oh, I think I just clicked on keep by accident there. This was not the hand I wanted to keep. Okay, now we gotta live with it. As you see, we also have Avalanche and stuff like that. But the Omen Hawk is really also a card I really like in this deck because it buffs your creatures, makes them bigger, lets them take more damage, and of course you want to damage your creatures. This Crimson Curator is the card that has been buffed. It works very well now because it has now 3 health instead of 2. And you can damage it 2 times and create 2 more units, so double the card advantage from the card, and yeah, just make a lot of Crimson units with it. So this is a card. This is a hand I wouldn't have kept. I just had to click from my OBS to the stream here. They are a bit too slow here, but yeah, for now we gotta work with it. So this deck has 2 Vladimirs and 2 Broms. The Broms are very nice as well because they like to get damaged, and you like to damage your stuff in this deck. So that's a perfect combination. Right now, okay, I want to get rid of this Elise at some point. Can block it with the Curator, but I don't think I want to do that right now. Or maybe. Let's see if they even want to attack. Nope. Okay, that's nice, so I can try to kill this Elise as soon as possible. Want to play the Aristocrat here, just to damage my other Crimson unit, and this is the combo you want to go for. Just use your Aristocrats to damage these Curators and just make them big, and also, yeah, give them the ability to make more Crimson units here for you. Okay, this is a card that will nerf my units or debuff my units this turn, so I'm probably not gonna do much else. I am going to play another Aristocrat just to get me another Crimson unit. And that's a Disciple. Crimson Disciples are very nice units because they deal 2 damage whenever they survive, and you have a lot of cards in your deck that can make them survive. That's not what I wanted, of course, but yeah. Should have maybe guessed that with all their spiders that they have this drain card again. And now Elise levels up. Not the best start here for me, not the best match I'm playing right now. But with the Noxian Guillotine, I can actually get rid of this Elise. But how much damage will I take until then? Can also get rid of it with the Whirling Death, of course, which is what I am going to do right now, because I don't want to take as much damage here. Also, they might have something to protect this Elise, and if I play the Whirling Death, they are forced to play that right now. Okay, they're just gonna kill it themselves. Okay, that's nice. So for now, I'm going to take this bit of damage here. 2 points isn't that bad. I'm going to lose my Aristocrat, but it pretty much did its job. Also, trading it off is not that bad, especially against a fearsome unit. Yeah, what can I do now? I could play any of those cards. I am going to play the Disciple and deal damage to it with the Aristocrat, probably. Could also deal damage with the Avalanche. Oh no, that option has sailed. Thank you for... Oh, yeah. Was 3 damage, not the spiraling. Still okay, still okay. I can play the Avalanche next turn to get rid of those 2 creatures. I'm probably have to do that. I can basically kill 3 of their creatures, only kill 1 of mine. Is always a great proposition. Yeah, I really shouldn't have kept those cards at the beginning. If I had the chance to mulligan, it would have been a much better game. But I think we're coming to our strength here, because now we can play the Elnuk, which has been buffed by the Omen Hawk. I think Omen Hawk might be even a better card than the Inspiring Mentor, which has been nerfed, which is also a reason why Vladimir is come back into the meta, or for the first time has really come into the meta, because the elusives were pretty good against Vladimir decks. Definitely. I am going to Whirling Death this Hecarim. Hope it dies. Could have also just used the Noxian Guillotine. Doesn't really matter. If it doesn't work, I can still use the Guillotine and also play an Omen Hawk here. Okay, they're just gonna do more damage to the Elnuk. That's okay. I don't want to copy it. Would have been nice if I could have buffed it somehow, but yeah, there was no chance. But these ephemerals did a lot of damage. Do want to play the Omen Hawk here, and I think this was it for now. Yeah, I can't play the Aristocrats because I would just kill my own Omen Hawk, which is not something I want to do. Could have played it before the Omen Hawk, but I guess I want to keep it for some Aristocrat synergy. They are getting a lot of spiders again, but really in the late game I should be favored. I mean, they have a Hecarim, which is bad for me. Other than that, I really should be favored in this late game. So here comes Braum now. Can pump it here with the Aristocrat. A big Braum is always something you want to have. Can kill a lot of stuff. Also, all this damage already levels up my Vladimir. I have already 4 of the 6 units that take damage to kill, to level up my Vladimir with later. Going to block that one. So yeah, Braum is really what put this deck over the edge. I had fiddled around with this deck a lot, but the inclusion of the Braum really was the thing that set this apart from other iterations of my Vladimir deck, because Braum just does a lot of stuff. Oh, that's a bad one. Can I even do anything against it? No, I cannot. Okay, yeah, so these Shadow Isles are still a problem. They have been nerfed, but they are still problematic with this type of deck. I think I'm just dead. They won't let me play the Elnuks. Yeah, that's a loss there. Okay, yeah, if I had mulliganed, if I wouldn't have clicked from my OBS until the keep hand, would have been much better. But I can show you now how I go through the process of mulliganing with this deck. Because I wouldn't have kept this hand, I would have wanted to be much more aggressive against Elise and also the Hecarim. Just your opponent having these early and late game options, just as this opponent has. You want to go a bit faster than having all the spells and not being able to do something in the early game. The Elixir of Iron is very nice, but Take Heart is even better. So I'm going to mull the Elixir. Keep the Take Heart for now. I need to find some more good units though. That's a Curator, that's perfect. Okay, so now turn 1, we can use the Omen Hawk to buff stuff. Yeti Yearling is also very nice in this deck as a 1 cost, because yeah, it can take 1 damage, so it levels up your Vladimir a bit. And it also gives you Enraged Yetis, which are just perfect value for you. Really, 5 power creatures that can really soak up some damage are perfect in this deck. They don't have Overwhelm or something, but yeah, just having a 5 body for 5 mana, 1 mana is perfect for you. Okay, just going to play the Yeti here. Can't block the Horror, that's okay. Can live with 3 damage. So now I can play the Crimson Curator. I also have Elixir of Iron, so if they block it with the Horror, I can do something against it. That's okay. Don't need the Omen Hawk, it has done its job, buffing my allies here. Let's see if they fall for the bait. Yes, they do. I hope they don't have any... No, they don't? Oh, maybe. Yeah, they're deciding. They could have had some buffing stuff to do, but for now they're just gonna take the free damage. Can use the Curator to block, of course. Ooh, that's a Black Spear. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't have blocked anyways if I had a Black Spear, but... Yeah, I'm just going to have to take this damage and get another Curator out of it. Perfect. So we have a lot of stuff we can do here with our cards right now. Whirling Death is very nice. Okay, Frenzied Skitterer will mean I can't block them this turn, except if I play another Curator. Or I play the Aristocrat, but then I can't really protect my Curator. Still, I'm going to do that. Maybe they will think, oh, they have a big unit now. Let's see what we can do against it, if we even want to attack here. 7 damage is a lot. Might just chump block it with the Curator here. Free damage, not as bad, but do I really want to keep the Curator? Yeah, I think I want to. I just buffed it and can use it in the combat next turn. To have a Whirling Death and stuff like that, can also use Take Heart. So what we want to do is go all in here. See what they do against this. Can do a lot of stuff against them right now. Ooh, that's a Vive Feast. That's a fast spell, but it's okay because I have to take heart with it. I could take heart with it twice, but I also can just... I could Whirling Death this. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I'm going to Whirling Death with this card just so they... oh man, that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to Whirling Death with this card. Because even if they play another spell, it's better to Whirling Death with the Aristocrat here. With the Curator here. Than with the Aristocrat, because they could just easily kill the Aristocrat with a smaller spell there. Okay, that was an okay-ish combat step. Would have hoped for more, but the Omen Hawk will give me some more late game potential here. Still, they have Hecarim in their deck. Really don't want to mess with this card, as the last game has shown. And just on command, there it is. But I do have a lot of stuff I can do against it. Do I want to summon the Elnuks right now? Yeah, I might just do that, just have a bit more blockers here. That's perfect. That's what you want from your Elnuks. Just summoning a lot of other Elnuks here. Okay, so I want to kill this. I want to block. Oh, maybe the Yeti. I'll need some more Yetis here in my path. Let the 6 damage go through. They will die anyways. Hope they don't have anything crazy to do with the Hecarim. Probably not. Will do 7 damage, so half of my life. Okay, they will kill one Elnuk. Doesn't matter too much. I'm in a good position right now because I got rid of the Hecarim. Although my life total doesn't seem so great right now. Still I have the card advantage definitely. Locked up for now. So I could play the Disciple or I could play the Curator. Disciple is better for getting them down faster. So I have 8 mana. How do I use that the best way? I think the Curator is the way to go here. Just to be completely mana efficient because I want to do stuff on this turn. Can pump it with the Aristocrat. Let's see what my opponent does against that. They are Shadow Isles, but they aren't going to be able to play the Harrowing this turn. I have 14 damage. I can get to 17 damage, which is what I'm going to do. Just to make them really do something here. If they don't, I've just won. Nice, nice. So that was a bit of a gamble, but it was calculated. I think it would be much worse for me staying another round against this Hecarim type of deck. They maybe had some kind of sweeper here, something to kill my units with, so that's what I decided to be aggressive there with the take hard. So you can use a take hard either as a combat trick or offensively, as we've seen here. And take hard is just so great with this Vladimir type of deck because it, just lets you deal more damage to your units, lets more units survive, and just all around a very nice card. So as you've seen from these 2 games, the first one really wasn't just, I just lost that because I didn't mulligan because of my streaming program really, or my recording program. I'm not streaming live, but yeah, as you've seen, this deck can really work out even without Vladimir. On the battlefield, you don't really need it. You always want to mull your Bull Elnuks or your Elnuks in general because they are late gamey. So my opponent has Ezreal and Heimerdinger. I don't think I'll need the Avalanche. They don't have that many creatures they play. Yeah, those 2 cards are way better here. So you don't want to play sweepers, of course, against opponents that will not play that many creatures, that will rely on spells, and Ezreal Heimerdinger is definitely a spell deck. Some nice added value from the Omen Hawk. It will get through on turn 1 at some point. But basically you want to keep it for the buffs here. Troop of Elnuks being buffed is pretty nice. Not the best card to have buffed, but still it's very nice. Oh, I could have played the Disciple here. I didn't even see. I thought it was another Aristocrat. Okay. Yeah, that's not the best thing. Going to play the Curator though. It's very big already. So yeah, Omen Hawk making it even bigger will give me a lot of Crimson units if they don't just outright kill it right now. I really should have played the Disciple last turn. That would have been amazing for me. Yeah, sometimes they look so similar, you think, oh, that's the same card, but you really have to look in this deck. The box, okay, and Wild Feast. So they're using up a lot of stuff just to kill this Curator. But it's okay, it survived one of those and got me an Aristocrat. Now they have to decide if they want to jump trade off. Yeah, they're going to do it. I'm just gonna trade off this Spiraling just to get through with bigger creatures the next time I'm going to attack, because yeah, I don't really need the Omen Hawk on the battlefield to be successful with it. Okay, so now we have a few options here. Ezreal is definitely bad, but I think I can get rid of it here. they shouldn't have anything they can do against it. They can maybe recall it. No. They don't have recall because they don't play Ionia here. So that's nice. I got rid of a big threat right now. They might have more Ezreals in hand because they just played this willy-nilly and didn't really think about me having removal. But they might have just made a mistake as well. You never really know until you seen more. So I'm going to play the Disciple finally. And the Omen Hawk. I have a lot of stuff I can do. Can play the Elnuks if I ever need them, so I seem to be in control of this match, but you never really know against Heimer and Ezreal because they have such great spells, so I'm just going to play the Elnuks right now to get a big attack in as long as I can. So I got one Elnuk there, that's okay. 0 Elnuks of course are really bad, but 2 or more are very nice for your board. 1 is okay though. Just having 8 more power on the battlefield is just nice right now. So if they don't do anything, I hit them for 11. Let's see. Yeah, they're already thinking, so I've already got them a bit on the ropes here. Maybe. Okay, Static Shock is okay. There are worse things. Of course they draw a card, but still I'm going to do 10 damage. If they don't do anything against that, that's half their life. Okay, they have a Scuttler they can jump block with. Still I'm pretty happy. 6 life is nothing to snuff at against a control deck. I'm going to go off with either Braum or the Aristocrats, depending on what they play here. Mystic Shot will kill my Elnuk, that's okay for now. Always hurts a bit, but yeah. Going to play another Disciple, let's just see what they do against it. So I'm either gonna play both Aristocrats or the Braum and the Yeti. That's a Thermogenic Beam. Okay, so I know they won't do anything else this turn. So I can just swing before they do anything next turn. So I'm going to play the Aristocrats, deal 4 damage to their Nexus here. And have a lot of power facing them the next turn. That would be lethal, depending on what they do. They're probably gonna have some kind of removal spell, so I'm probably not gonna kill them next turn. But yeah, putting them on the clock, on the 1 round clock here is very nice. Might just win if they don't have anything, but yeah, don't expect it. Yeah, Grasp will definitely delay me some. Still, I'm not unhappy. Put them on a lot of pressure. Just play the Braum for now. See if they do anything. Nope. Play the Elnuk, just using my mana up. Getting a lot of pressure on the board. They might have a sweeper, but I don't think they will have the mana. So that would be bad for me if they have here this sweeper. I don't know what its name is. I think it was the Harrowing or something. But I'm not sure if they play that in this type of deck. Normally you don't. Okay, Heimer could go off. I'm going to play this just to get me another Disciple. And deal 2 damage to their Nexus. So now they're even more in a predicament. They're just going to try to find some stuff to do. Find some blockers. That's okay. This will die, but they will lose 2 more health. Oh, those will also die, that's a bad thing. Oh, also I won't get another one of those. And of course they will not lose more health, I'm stupid. I get, doesn't matter, playing the Yeti here. Okay, 5-1 quick attack is bad. They can definitely get through with that one. 8 damage to my face. Still having the Braum available might really help me here, but... Okay, Braum's Take Heart is a nice card to have. So I can do a lot of things depending on what they do here. I am going to risk this one. They're probably not going to block with the Heimer unless they definitely have to. Oh, this match has gotten much closer than I was expecting, but yeah, that's the late game power of the Heimerdinger. Ooh, Static Shock. Okay. I could use the Take Heart, but I wouldn't win either way. So I could just choose to go for the long game here. Yeah, that's probably what I want to do. I don't have direct damage to their Nexus right now. But going for the long game against this type of deck is always a bad thing. I think they might have turned this one around. Heimer leveling up is also not great. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Heimerdinger, I think, one of the strongest cards right now. And that's a leveled up Ezreal. Yeah. They block very good there in this turn. They're really in control of the match, even though they only have 6 life. Aristocrat is okay, but not what I need right now. I think they're just gonna win this turn. Yeah, especially with Progress Day, they're just gonna win this turn. That's tough. Yeah, there's nothing really I can do. If they don't do anything insanely stupid. They won't play their Mystic Shot. Still, they will have enough damage. I think, yeah. More than enough here, I think. Well, they will not attack with the Heimer. They have 7, yeah, that's still enough. Okay. It was a very close match. They just managed to eke it out. So I'm just gonna play one more to show you this deck. Maybe have the Vladimir actually come into play, would be nice for once. So yeah, I grinded 1.5 of those ranks, so I got from Platinum 4 to Platinum 3 with this deck yesterday. I had a really nice win streak, so this deck is definitely something you can play in Plat. I'm not sure if you can play it in Masters or anything. I'm still not there, but I'm climbing steadily. I'm in a good mood that I will get there at some point pretty soon, hopefully. I want to get there before the game actually releases, because you get some kind of stuff. I think they got some reward for you placing in the first ever season of this game. What do they have here? Teemo and Jinx. Okay, so they're very aggressive. So I don't really want any of this. I'm going to keep the Curator just to have a card advantage engine. But But I really get screwed on the opening hand right now. This can be... Ooh, this could really be hurtful. We didn't have the luck I needed. They're just gonna run me over. Probably. Before I can even do anything. So now we have the Vlad, but we won't really be able to do anything with the Vlad unless we find something big here. And by big I mean something small which we can use to actually hold off their progress here. Disciple is nice. Won't be able to block the precious pad though. Rear guard can't block. Just gonna tag, try to bait out the precious pad. I hope they don't have anything. No. So this could have gone wrong. They could have killed my disciple with Elixir of Wrath or something. But I don't think they have that in this deck.
Where's my axe?
That's a lot of stuff they can do here. Probably just gonna attack me outright. Already killed the half of my Nexus then. Braum will be a nice stall. Do I want to play the Curator first? Probably not. I'm going to have to play the Braum just to have a blocking agent here. Okay, I'm going to kill this one. Going to block that one. Just gonna take 7 more damage. But 4 damage on the Braum isn't something to snuff at. Also did some damage to their Nexus here. So we are slowly stabilizing, but yeah, still a tough one. Okay, we could use both of them, these cards in conjunction to help the Braum by damaging the Crimson Disciple after buffing it. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, they're just gonna do nothing. That's okay. Hope they play unit here so I can use my mana efficiently. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. So they're probably not gonna have too great of removal for the Braum left. If they have, I'm just screwed. But I'm going to take the risk. I can still damage this to pump the Braum, I guess. So nothing to worry about, really. I also have a Disciple, that's interesting. Okay, I can do a lot of things this turn, but they still have a big board. Really want to kill this one. Still will take a lot of damage. But I have a level 2 Braum now. At least something. So yeah, against very aggressive decks, it's really hard with this deck, but yeah, once you stabilize, you might be able to do something. Unfortunately, I don't have any life gain, which is odd in a Vladimir deck, because yeah, Vladimir of course gains a lot of life in the League of Legends game. Just going to get me a Mighty Poro here. Boom. Okay, I can play the Vladimir next turn, keep up the transfusion mana. Okay, they have a lot of stuff now, but still, think it's okay. Going to play a leveled up Vladimir. They will need to throw some blocks at it, definitely. Because I'm going to attack with the house here. Cause they can't block with their 3/2s. Might actually be fine without doing anything here. Looks like it, yes. Oh shit. I should have known. Should have just dealt damage to it right now. As long as I could. That's bad. Ah. That was a stupid play. And now they have a Jinx. Oh god. Oh, I could have won this match if I dealt damage to it. I'm so stupid. I forgot about the Vladimir effect. Oh god. Well, at least it wasn't because of my deck that I lost this game. It was just because of me being stupid and not thinking about Vladimir, the card that my deck is built around. Ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, that's a tough loss. Okay, so you see, I still do a lot of mistakes, but the deck is really nice, and you can really win with this deck and do a lot of great things in this elo. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the deck. I will link the deck code as always in the description, and this was TCG Deck Tech signing off.